told y'all had to put up with me, but thank you for doing it. Hey guys, it's your girl Tower Crush back with another review, and this time it is for Love Island USA. If you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Okay, thank you for that. In this episode, I want to get, of course, right into it. This episode was something else, wasn't it? Okay, so we're going to start with the old Phoebe. Felonious Phoebe. I don't know what else to call the girl. She gave it her best shot. You know, I'm thinking her thinking was, you know what? I don't like the way Isaiah's treating me. So I'm going to go over here and ruin it for him and Sydney. Yes, I'm going to tell her everything. She wants to know everything because she's that kind of girl. And I'm going to tell her everything. And surely, man, I'm not telling her everything. She's not going to want anything to do with Isaiah. And he'll be all mine. That ain't what happened. Of course, Sydney, was crying. You know that's what Sydney going to do. If Sydney ain't going to do nothing, she going to Sydney back crying. You know, so she was definitely crying. She felt betrayed. She felt dumb. She felt silly. And she felt foolish, and I don't know what else she felt, but she felt that probably too. So, that being said, she didn't know which way she wanted to go. So then Isaiah goes to talk to Phoebe. Phoebe's like, well, you know, we just kind of talked. It was a different kind of talk. Yeah, well, then Phoebe's letting him know, I don't like the way you was treating me. I don't know how you was making me. I don't like the way you was making me feel. So I kind of felt like he was trying to rewrite my story. And so I told her everything. You know, that is the type of girl. Listen. That's what you get for bringing her back to the house. You went against your better judgment and you brought her back. You supposed to had your fun with the fun girl and came on back to the villa and to your Sydney. Told her that you made out with some chick, but you knew better than to bring her back. But no, you want to bring her back. You want to shake things up. And now, look what you've done. I'm just saying. So that was weird. And behind that, Isaiah was like, well, I'm just going to sleep on one of the day beds outside. That's what he told Phoebe. And she's like, well, I'm totally free and I like it that way. I'm like, I don't even want you anymore. Girl, boo, you absolutely wanted him. You tried so hard. You begged him to bring you into the house. Don't act like you don't care anymore. But, you know, this is the type of girl that I would not want to be on my friend's side at all. Like, you can't be on the side with me. You are not a friend. You don't know how to be a friend. She gonna say that even though that's her best friend in the house, she's going for Chaz. I was like, you ain't got no loyalty at all. You will just do anybody in any temple way to get your way. Girl, what is really going, like, you really gonna go after Chaz? Like, you, girl. Slithering succotash. She's slithering. That's a snake for you. And I don't like that girl at all. I was hoping that, you know, things would change, but just seeing her character, that's the kind of girl I would have beat up in school. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you out of it. I'd have had a windmill for her because she's conniving. And I don't like conniving. I can't have you. Ain't nobody gonna want you. That's who she is because she's not used to losing, I believe. And, you know, maybe Chaz will go for it because, you know, he's an F-boy too. He just want to make out with as many girls as possible. So he may be feeling her, but he's going to definitely explore things with Phoebe. He done already put his hands on the booty. I said, look at this boy here. Boy, you don't know which way you going. And I'm glad that you're getting some attention, Chaz. But you know what? You done got on my last nerve too. You need to be up there being eliminated. That's what you need to be doing. But here we are. Okay, so moving right along. It was weird because, you know, a lot of the couples that came back from Casa Amor or that were in the villa kind of broke up. Nick went home today. He wasn't feeling it. You know, Naja been icing him out in Jeff's face the whole time because how you going to be in his face when you got Jeff right there? I'm just saying, when you got Jeff and you looking at Jeff and he got all his muscles, all his tattoos, all of his sexiness, which I doubt those chains around his neck are real. And if they are, they silver. Boy, you ain't got no money like that. But you just looking at Jeff and all of his fashion and all of his sexiness, and then you got to look at Nick, the thumb. And I'm happy that you went on and left, because nobody deserves to be treated that way. You definitely deserve to be treated better. Just like Tyler left, you did right by leaving. You know, you know when your time is up. You know when somebody ain't feeling you, why you sticking around. Make it easy on everybody. Just bow out. So, I don't know. I don't know what happens from here, because Timmy and Zeta got the date outside of the villa. And they were so cute on their two-seater bike. Two-seater. Zeta said two-seater. But you know, that's what he's always talking about, is a two-seater. Timmy and Zeta in the front in the two-seater. So I just thought it was so cute that they gave him a two-seater bike, and they bike to this greenhouse, and they planted a plant, and Timmy asked her to be his lady. He told her he absolutely 100% can see them outside of the villa together, and that he wanted to make her his. He can't see any way around it. And I'm like, yay. Now, do they get to go to a private home where they get to sleep separately from everybody else since they in a relationship now? I'm just saying, that's a real relationship. And he did it early. So it makes me feel like he's being genuine. He said there's plenty of beautiful women around, but I ain't got to ask for nobody but Zeta. And that's the way it is when you are actually falling in love. Only that person would do. Nobody else would do. And I just have to say that Timmy's parents have to be proud of him. Because Timmy, if my son behaved this way in this type of situation, I would be absolutely thrilled. He has been a perfect gentleman. He has been a great example of what our sons should be out here representing. He's not a womanizer. You know, he got hot and heavy with Bria, but we all know Bria was the one that was throwing it on him. So kudos to Timmy. Timmy's just an all-around good person, and I just hope the best for him and Zeta. Not that they going anywhere, but I'm just saying. I just love that they, you know, the genuineness of their relationship. It's beautiful. And so then it was announced that there would be a recoupling, but only of the single people. And so the single people are Jeff and Jesse. And on the ladies' side, we have Naja, Deb, Kat, and Sydney. And you could probably figure it out. Jeff went on and picked Naja. And of course, with the most beautiful speech ever, Jesse picked Deb. And I mean, that speech was really powerful. He said that she's his person. He feels it in his heart. And he can definitely see himself with her. Listen, these men are really stepping up. And Jesse, I hope you're just a shy person. And that you really are a straight individual, because I feel like Deb deserves the best. Deb is a sweetheart. She knows how to be goofy and not take herself too seriously. And I'm sorry, that's just hard to find this day and age. I love Deb. I really do. So I'm hoping that, you know, you mature some and, you know, give her what she's needing, since you're going to couple up with her again. So now we just have two single people. And of course, you know, they're vulnerable. And that's going to be Sydney and Kat. And you know which one I want to go home back at. But I don't know how they're going to do it. Like, it's going to be an additional recoupling with this new guy that just came in, because right when they thought they was going home, here comes a new guy. And he's decent looking. He ain't all that, but he's decent looking. I ain't mad at him. I could look at him for a little while. So I'm sure the ladies ain't mad at him either. So I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. So I'm thinking that if he has to choose, hopefully it'll be a recoupling altogether, because I'm anxious to see how Naja's going to act with this new guy in the house. And I'm anxious to see how Phoebe, the fraudster, is going to act with this new guy in the house. Very interested. And Kat, let me see what she's going to do. Because right now, Jared is coupled up with Shantae, and I don't know how secure she feels, but at least she's still in the house. So we're just going to have to wait and see how it all comes out. So I'm going to end this review right there. I do want to thank you all for watching. And again, if you haven't, hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you so very much. You are so very appreciated. And even if you don't want to subscribe because you just ain't the subscribing type, you watch this video, so I appreciate you as well. Thank you so very much. And that is my $5.02. Peace.